So I did have another question about your top 10 before we transition. No Akhello?
He just got to play like he did those last 6 games. I think he'll be on the list.
Like, I thought you was going to talk yourself into an honorable mention for the man. Like, what was going on here, man? I'm starting to wonder. Are you a fake fan right now?
Not at all.
You don't believe in Akhello? Are you having second thoughts?
No, not at all.
So why didn't you put James Pierre? You was honorable mention a year ago.
I did not.
I felt like you weren't too far off. You was like, hey, man, she's honorable mention. James Pierre Allen.
No.
You had a strong camp. That counts. Yeah.
I could definitely see Akhello making his name on this list. Just play like you did those last 5 or 6 games, because those stats will be right up there with any of these guys.
Okay. I'm just
if
checking,
not better.
Man. I'm just checking, bro. Yeah.
He had... I'm trying to go off the top of my head here. He had 3 picks. Mm-hmm. Probably could have had 1 or 2 more. I remember him dropping one in the Ravens game.
And I thought he had one that got called back, or was it? What was it? No, I'm thinking about No, he did. Was it the Chiefs game? I thought he caught one. It was like in the end zone, but it was like whatever it was a penalty, so it ended up not counting or something like that. I could have sworn.
I remember him making a play in the end zone. I can't remember if it was a pick or not, but
yeah,
I get what you're saying.
It was something like that though. Yeah.
Yeah. So he had 3 picks. Could have been 4, maybe 5. 9 pass deflections. This is
and this is all like in a 4-week, 5-week span.
Yeah. I think 6 games max, you could say. I mean, he had some snaps in week 2 against the Raiders, some snaps in the Chargers game.
You weren't feeling them snaps though, huh?
I wasn't, and I don't think he really played much outside of those snaps that we saw. It was like 2 or 3 snaps, right?
It was just bad time. Hey.
So in the games that he actually played like legitimate minutes. 3 picks, 9 pass deflections.
Yeah.
Extrapolate that over a full season.
Oh,
he's on this top 10 list.
That did happen to that pick. It was the Chiefs.
It was the pick.
Yeah.
Dude,
I
don't remember
in the end zone, like, and they called it back for something, but I definitely remember I was like, dang, Akhello got another one. Like, yeah.
Legitimately, outside of that Raiders game, where we could say the fault of that bomb to Ruggs was on Trey Norwood because he didn't get to the quarterback in time. We could say that. And then also, I think there was a drag route in the Chargers game where he got burnt on a little bit. When he actually played, I do not remember a receiver catching a big pass on him, or a pass in general, to be honest. So he did good. And, like, I know it probably, some of the opponents, it wasn't, like, the most
he wasn't matched up. He's not
dominant receivers out there.
Yeah.
But, I mean, we did go up against the Vikings.
Yeah, well, and part of it you have to remember, too, our defense isn't designed for a corner to travel. Our defense, we play right and left. And that's why we like it. But that's also why we got to have balanced corners. We got to make sure that our guys are all good, because we don't just, travel with that guy. You follow him around.
He wasn't getting cooked in the Chiefs game. I know that.
Yeah.
And, Vikings. I don't remember him getting beat in the Vikings game. He had the 2 picks in the Vikings game.
I'm about to say, he balling the Vikings. That was like his coming out party, low-key.
But, like, I'm just thinking, because Browns, Ravens, their receivers aren't, like, top-notch.
Making me think of the day when he caught that first pick in the Vikings game and he went to celebrate. We was all like, oh, all right.
Oh, yeah, you saw at the bottom of the scoreboard, 29-0.
Yeah. Like, yo, I get it. You're excited, but, man, that just, all right, fair enough, though.
No, I could see him being in his top 10.
Okay. That's because to me, if he can replicate or do it for a longer duration, I don't think that's out the framework for him. I mean, we talk about AJ Terrell, and we said, man, AJ was bad at times his first year, and you saw how he flipped it. And it looked special at times in Atlanta. If he was playing anywhere else, he probably would be talked about even higher. It's just, Atlanta right now, Chicago right now, even Seattle to an extent right now, that the rest is gone. It's like, man, it's going to be hard to really make noise and get that type of national attention like that, man. But yeah, man, Akhello, he definitely did some things, man. So he's the one, man. I'll be interested to see, can he make a move, though?
Yeah, I think Levi will be fine as well. It's just, I think he's capped in terms of just athleticism and potential versus Witherspoon.
Yeah. Well, because Levi has played a lot more. Like, just
he's the safer corner right now.
He is.
I believe he's going to do fine.
Right. Whereas with Akhello, it's more unknown, but the way he ended leaves the optimism through the roof because of what he was putting together. Like his mixtape, that's the thing. Like Levi got 2 dope albums. You know what I mean? But he don't have like a classic. It's just like, it's a dope album. Like you trusted this. Hey, I can vibe with this. It can make the playlist.
Comparison. Yeah.
It's not an all-time great, but I can make this. Hey, if we drive, we could pump this. With Akhello, he dropped a stupid, crazy mixtape. It had 5 songs. We like, bruh, if that's what he's capable of, but we ain't seen him on the album just yet. You know what I mean? He done featured a little bit. We thought we was gonna get the album in Seattle, and they was like, nah, the label was tripping. You know what I mean? So now we're gonna get a chance to get the album. I want to hear what the album look like. I need to see it. Can you know what I mean? Can you drop us a classic, Akhello? Like, I feel like he that mixtape was fire, bro. Just saying, we right there.
He's got those music connections too.
Oh,
Remember,
man? I do remember that, man. Yeah. Yeah, man. So we shall see. We
might just do it.
see.
Yeah, no. I think he could get in this top 10 for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, I wanted to, but I just couldn't. There's too many good corners.
Yeah, and because to me, I'm looking at Trayvon Diggs as the outlier here. I say Diggs is the one that I anticipate coming back to earth because the 11 picks, that's the only reason why he's a top 10 corner right now. If those picks decrease in any capacity and you're still having that high risk, high reward, that's not going to cut it. That ain't, you know what I mean? Not in terms of top 10. Not saying he's going to be out the league or the Cowboys going to get rid of him. No, not at all. But in terms of being a top 10 guy, you can't have that type of stuff in your game. Like I said, the only reason you still up there was the picks, man. I mean, 11 picks, that's filthy. That's what Xavier Howard's doing. You know what I mean? Like, that's that type of category. But Xavier doesn't give you the boom or bust. He's a consistent all the way through guy.
100%.
Yeah.